What is up, guys? It's Sor from Solar's Finest, and today I'm bringing you a Destiny 2 video. We're going to be talking about how you get the Sagira exotic ghost shell. We're going to be taking a look at what you need to get so that you can acquire this for yourself, and what it does and how this could possibly benefit from other than just, cosmetics. Because it's one of the few exotic ghost shells that you don't actually get from Eververse, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So to get the shell, you have to complete 11 Lost Prophecy verses, including the shotgun one, which is the perfect paradox. And in order to do the Lost Prophecies, you need the Curse of Osiris DLC. So to get the ghost shell, you're gonna have to get the Curse of Osiris DLC. And pretty much to complete these Lost Prophecies, you have to get certain items called like paradox amplifiers and fossilized blossoms, which you get by doing certain things. And there's another one called like a radio lore and culture, which you have to do like certain things in the open world, or like crucible strikes, stuff like that, in order to acquire them. The item that you're probably going to have the hardest trouble with is going to be the paradox amplifier, and you need to do crucible, heroic adventures, and strikes in order to get them. If you're gonna do strikes, I recommend doing heroic strikes, since you're gonna need the fossilized blossoms from the heroic strikes. So you'll be getting two items at once, or a possibility. And the fossilized blossoms, you can only get a blue version of them, and they're really easy to get. But if anything at all, in order to acquire the paradox amplifiers, if you want to get them like fast, I recommend doing crucible. There's a small chance that you might not even get one at all, but those are a lot quicker. They're like less than 10 minutes each, and like each strike is like maybe 15-20 minutes, and time adds up whenever you're doing strikes like that. And you need 10 green ones in order to make one blue one, so you're gonna be needing to run maybe like 5 strikes at the very least. And it's possible to not even get any at all from strikes. Also, I didn't really play around with heroic adventures because you need a partner or a friend to help you out with those, to do those reliably at a decent speed. They take way too long just doing it by yourself, so I don't recommend doing the heroic adventures at all unless you got a buddy. Then the next item that is probably going to be harder to get, in terms of difficulty to acquire, is probably going to be the fossilized blossom, which you can get from heroic adventures. Not heroic adventures, heroic strikes. Heroic strikes, playing, what is that called? Trials of the Nine. And there was another thing, rating, I believe. Don't quote me on that last one, but you can do Trials of the Nine and heroic strikes. If anything, just get them from the heroic strikes, like I said, because at least if you're doing heroic strikes, you can get some paradox amplifiers, and you're gonna need a few of them. I think most of these lost verses or lost prophecies require you to have at least one paradox amplifier. So most of them anyway. So you just try and do some heroic strikes, or if you like, Trials of the Nine is only like in the weekends also, so you can't really go and get that like whenever you want. And then the last one is the radio lore and culture, which you can get from doing public events and opening just random chests in the open world. So for those, I just recommend like maybe going to Titan and open up a few chests. If you have a ghost, that'll pop up all the chests around you, like within like a 30-meter range, 50-meter range or something. There's a few ghost shells that'll let you track the caches, I think they're called. So just open them like whenever you can, and I think now every time that you open one, you're guaranteed something, so you're not really, at least you're getting something out of these boxes each time you open one. But if you see, if you see a public event just happening around you, I just recommend go ahead and do that too. You don't get the radio lore and culture from actually like opening the chest at the end of the public event. You get it from the public event itself. Like once you complete the public event, whether it's heroic or not, it has a chance to drop. I think it's like a 50% chance to drop, and you'll acquire it by just completing it. You don't actually need to open the box, but I recommend getting get the box anyway. But anyway, once you get your items, you come and talk to Brother Vance. If you get like 10 of the green ones, you can exchange them for the blue ones at Brother Vance. And once you take care of all the exchanging you need to do, once you got all the like items that you need for each verse, or for whatever verse you're working on, you pretty much use them as if they were consumable. So you hold square or whatever button it is on the Xbox, and you just use them up, and it'll complete your lost prophecy. And then after, you just talk to Brother Vance again, and he'll give you like a completed version of it. Once you get that, you go to this little forge on the left side, and you forge your weapon. There's, like I said, there's 11 of them, and once you complete all 11 of them, you will get the Sagira'sshell. You also get yourself a neat little emblem there that tracks all the kills that you've gotten with each of those weapons that you forge. So it's a pretty neat looking ghost shell. And it detects like resources and loot boxes, caches in Mercury from a 75-meter range. So it comes in really handy. So I don't know about you guys, but I really like a lot of the shaders that they introduced in Curse of Osiris. So I find myself just, wandering about in Mercury, looking for ways to get tokens, opening caches, looking for resources, material, stuff that I can turn into Brother Vance and get myself a new shader. And then on top of that, I can also get some gear and maybe some of those weapons that I've worked so hard to get, the forged weapons. And if I get lucky, maybe get one with a masterwork stat. So it's pretty neat. I like this ghost shell a lot. I'd recommend it to anybody, actually. It's just so cool. And besides all that, I mean, just look at it. It looks really cool. It's really worth having just because of that. Throw on a shader on it and make it look however you want. It's wonderful. And then the fact that you can get it by just playing the game rather than trying to get lucky with a illuminated engram, just by trying to get it from Eververse. And apparently a lot of people are boycotting Eververse right now, so the fact that they did this one item right, it's really cool. So go and get yourself this exotic ghost shell. It's really worth having, I believe, anyway. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, or maybe found the gameplay entertaining. But until next time, have a good day. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.